Let the stories begin.
The Clockmaker's Apprentice. In a town where the stars ticked softly in space, lived a small clockmaker in a curious place. He wasn't quite grown, but he wasn't quite new. With goggles, a toolkit, and boots made of blue. They called him Fixer, the keeper of time. He didn't mend gears or cogs made of gold. He fixed little moments where feelings took hold. A bedtime forgotten, a giggle gone still, a wish never whispered, a heart lost its will. Each broken clock held a frozen chime. Tonight he was sent to a home full of sighs, where shadows curled low and tears filled the eyes. A girl couldn't sleep, her thoughts wouldn't rest. They circle and swirl inside of my chest. So Fixer climbed in with a nod and a grin. He pulled out a watch shaped like a balloon that ticked with a memory caught in a tune. Inside it, a tantrum was stuck on repeat. The girl had felt scared and stomped her 2 feet. "I ruined the party," she whispered with gloom. Fixer just smiled, gave the watch a good shake. Feelings explode when our hearts start to ache. He wounded it with care, then whispered, "It's fine." And suddenly time began to realign. The girl saw her mom had still kept the cake. Next came a clock with a tick made of thunder. It held all her fears of making a blunder. "I mess up at school. I always get wrong." The seconds were slow, and the ticking felt long. Fixer said, "Bravery isn't not making mistakes." He polished the glass with a drop of moonlight and gave her the strength to try without fright. The thunder inside began turning to rain, washing her doubt down a shimmering drain. The gears clicked soft in the hush of the night. The next clock he found had no sound at all. It hung in the dark like a tear on the wall. "What is this one?" she asked with a shiver. "This one holds silence, the kind that can quiver when kids feel alone but don't know to call." He lit up the hands with a firefly's song, and suddenly silence didn't feel wrong. It pulsed with a hum, then gave a soft chime, as if saying, "You're seen, even outside of time." The girl wiped her cheek and held his hand strong. They fixed a clock made of laughter long lost, and one where she thought it was all her faults cost. Each time they repaired, her breath became slow, her mind letting go of the things she'd not know. The clocks gave her space to feel and defrost. Finally, Fixer stood up with a yawn. "Your clocks are unwound and night's nearly gone. But I don't want you to go," the girl said with a plea. He pointed outside. "The world waits for thee, but I'll be nearby in dreams before dawn." And just like a tick that turns into a talk, he vanished inside the gears of a clock. The girl curled up tight with a calmer, full heart, feeling the worry and fear start to part, as sleep took her hand like a slow-moving dock. While she drifted off, her dreams opened wide to a tower of clocks where feelings would hide. Each tick held a memory waiting to mend. Each talk was a whisper from time like a friend. Fixer was there, watching close from inside. A worry clock chimed with a note out of tune. "I'll be laughed at tomorrow, maybe too soon." Fixer just turned the knob gently and said, "Sometimes our courage begins in our head. We just have to hum our own little tune." She dreamed of a clock with a lock on its face that held all her secrets in a velvet case. I hide what I feel 'cause I don't want to cry. Fixer leaned close and gave this reply. Real strength is letting your tears have their place. They passed by a clock that spun backward in time, a moment she wished she could fix like a rhyme. I yelled at my brother and didn't say sorry. Fixer rewound it and whispered, "Don't worry, tomorrow's a chance to make it just fine." They came to a watch that shimmered like stars. It ticked with the hope kept inside tiny jars. When I grow up, will I be brave and kind? Fixer smiled wide. That's what you'll find if you listen to both your heart and your scars. The clocks all ticked softly, the gears now at peace, and the swirling emotions had started to cease. The girl, now asleep, with calm in her chest, dreamed gentle and deep, her body at rest. And Fixer moved on to the next time in need. So now go to sleep, little one, and let your mind breathe.